Good evening, friends. We begin today with a wave of long-range strikes and drone activity inside Russian territory. Overnight, unmanned aerial systems struck the Orlovski Thermal Power Plant, the largest facility in the region. That plant not only supplies electricity and heat to the city, but also serves a wider cluster of towns and industries, making it a strategic target. Reports say the attack triggered localized blackouts and disrupted power distribution. Repairs are complicated by a shortage of spare parts. This action appears to be a direct response to a Russian strike 2 days ago on Ukraine's Ladian thermal power plant. Moscow used hypersonic KL-class missiles in that attack, a striking example of those weapons being used against civilian infrastructure rather than purely military targets. In turn, Ukrainian forces reportedly launched long-range Neptune missiles at the Orlovsky facility. A modified, extended-range Neptune was used because the target lies near the limit of standard coastal missile coverage. The mission underlines that both sides are striking deep into the other's logistical and energy infrastructure. Separately, Ukrainian security services briefed the president today. They disclosed that Kyiv has used multiple Flamingo-class missiles against Russian infrastructure, 9 in total, according to the briefing. From public footage monitored over recent weeks, however, only two Flamingo strikes appear to have achieved full effect. The Flamingo remains a work in progress, large and powerful, but comparatively easy for modern air defenses to detect and intercept. Debris from downed Flamingos has been shown on several occasions, and that has fueled calls from Ukrainian leadership for proven Western cruise missiles such as the Tomahawk, which are more difficult to intercept. By contrast, Ukraine's Neptune cruise missile, more compact and maneuverable, closer in behavior to a Tomahawk, has proven effective in select precision strikes despite limited production capacity. Improving Flamingo's guidance and maneuverability could help, but mass production and reliability remain real challenges. At the same briefing, Ukraine's security chief reported significant Russian losses among the Pantsir S-1 air defense systems. Video evidence from Crimea and Frontline footage suggest heavy attrition, though Russian production can still replace systems in limited numbers. The net effect, however, is that Russia may struggle to fully compensate for these cumulative losses if attrition continues.
Officials also claim the capture of an Ornik system near Kapistan following a sabotage operation, a serious claim, though no visual confirmation has yet been released. We await follow-up evidence. On the political front, Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko issued a thinly veiled warning to Western nations, claiming that systems such as the Orishnik are deployed to Belarus. Such rhetoric has accompanied an uptick in saber rattling, but for now it reads as posturing rather than an operational escalation. Turning to the front lines, there are mixed developments. In Sumy region, reports indicate fighting near Konstantinivka. Kyiv forces reportedly attacked Russian command positions there, damaging several assets with precision strikes. In the eastern pocket around Pokrovsk, the situation remains fluid. Russian forces have expanded positions in some sectors, narrowing the front in places to gaps under 3 kilometers. This has prompted concerns that Ukrainian units may need to withdraw or reposition to avoid overextension. In certain localities, Russian advances are incremental but persistent. In others, Ukrainian drone operations continue to disrupt Russian logistics. Meanwhile, unusual footage from the front shows that Russian units are sometimes resorting to low-tech resupply methods, motorcycles, pack animals, such as donkeys, to move material where conventional vehicles are impractical. These images have become a kind of dark morale symbol, pragmatic but telling about supply chain difficulties in difficult terrain and poor weather. Strategically, even modest territorial gains by Russia in areas like Slavansk and surrounding approaches would create severe challenges for Ukrainian defense lines, potentially opening routes toward major cities if sustained. Diplomatic channels appear stalled. Recent reporting suggests that scheduled high-level meetings were disrupted by disagreement over terms, and sanctions remain a central tool in the West's response. Finally, there are troubling reports of broader international ripple effects. U.S. decisions on long-range munitions, and the threat environment elsewhere. from Venezuela to global shipping lanes, are feeding uncertainty into the overall security picture. Too close. This conflict continues to evolve on multiple fronts: kinetic strikes on infrastructure, attrition of air defenses, and a complex mixture of conventional and asymmetric tactics. Kyiv's needs for reliable long-range strike capability remain acute. Moscow continues to press on several axes, and the humanitarian and infrastructure toll keeps rising. I'll keep monitoring developments and bring you verified updates as they become available. Thank you for watching. Stay informed and stay safe.